What's going on, everyone? So today I want to talk about one of my favorite movie trilogies, which is the Dark Knight trilogy, directed by Christopher Nolan, starring Christian Bale as Batman. So the first film just really sets the tone. You know, it shows us his origin of what happened to Bruce Wayne when he was a kid, how he became the Batman, and how he just puts on a mask by simply making a difference in Gotham. The second one is about Batman living in a world of crime, and now he's faced with the criminals of Gotham that have really gone off the deep end, you know, which eventually leads to one of his greatest mentally challenged foes ever, which is the Joker. And the Joker is played by Heath Ledger, and his performance as the Joker, I'd say, is astonishing, to say the least. I mean, I can go into another video on Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker, but it would take too much time to talk about just his performance alone. So Batman is faced with himself making a sacrifice, and sometimes doing the best thing is not always the right thing. So the third one, now in this one, Batman doesn't exist anymore. This takes place 8 years later into Gotham. Now he's hung up his cape and cowl. He doesn't exist anymore. He's given up and he's lost hope. And so with this new villain, Bane, played by Tom Hardy, this villain wants power, he wants revenge, he wants everyone around him to suffer like he did, I guess. And so Batman is having to kind of crawl out of his shell again, and so eventually Batman has to fight Bane, but Batman is still not in the right state of mind. He's mentally not there. He still feels guilty about his previous past years and feels bitterness and feels sadness, I guess. And so when he faces Bane for the first time, he gets brutally beaten, and Bane kind of breaks his spirit down. What's funny is I always reference The Dark Knight Rises to Rocky 3. Because if you've seen that movie, spoiler alert, Rocky is kind of like Batman in this scenario, because, you know, he faces one of his greatest foes, Mr. T, and Mr. T beats him up, breaks his spirit as well, and then eventually, you know, our hero, Rocky, has to go find himself, find his spirit, believe in himself, and find his purpose again, and then he comes back and triumphs and defeats his foe, you know, just like Bane versus Batman. And so the movie really ends really good, and that's why I love Batman so much. You know, it's because he's a man. He doesn't have superpowers. He's just all brains and brawl, and it's just him and himself fighting for the city, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to share one of my favorite movie trilogies with you guys, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.